25-23, nagtapos ang third set. Kaya naman lamang ng isang set ang Lady Jet Spikers, and they can seal this game in the fourth. Fantastic showing, and grabe yung drama and tension in that particular third set. Even if tayo, wala tayong vested interests in either team, kahit tayo, ninenervyos dito sa sideline.
Yeah, and what you gotta love about that third set naman also is the coaches. We saw the way it's just like a chess match, you know. They were shuffling players, trying to, you know, get one over the other coach. It really could have gone either way, but at the end, really, the Jet Spikers just prevailed. You can see the reaction of Coach Jasper Jimenez.
And Marianne Pantino putting the exclamation on that third set with a service ace na sabi mo nga, saktong-sakto yung pagka-measure niya dun sa gitna ng depensa ng Lady Warriors. It was a close set, as the numbers show.
Exactly. I mean, by one in all four categories. So really, it's just that last part, you know, that ace of Pantino and some minor errors. 9-8. That's just by one. So the attack's just by one. It was really a close game, but I think the end game, really, we can see the Jet Spikers more focused in that set, at least.
The Lady Warriors have been put through some tough situations on the way to winning trophies. So certainly, hindi sila strangers sa kailangan na kumayod para makakuha ng panalo and to get back to challenging for titles, but this is a difficult hole.
It is. And you know, one thing about that third set also, Jing, towards the latter part, no, diba, when along the 23s, the 24, we didn't feel Mina Pablo.
Right.
I think that, at least in my opinion, they really should have gone more to her because she's the one really carrying the cudgels for the Lady Warriors.
Certainly, she's going to need to come alive dito sa fourth set. Iya Yonko back to the lineup. It's the usual lineup ngayon para kay Jasper Jimenez.
Service. Panama.
Good serve.
Topic. Pantino challenging the double block. It's going to go straight back to her. Soft touch. Panaga able to react quickly. Naalusutan yung blocking ni Yonko.
Pocari Sweat with her first point.
But you gotta love really the coverage of the Jet Spikers. I've been continuing noticing the way they move, the way they communicate, and coverage so far has been there for them.
Speaking of coverage, back in the game is their libero. Ouch, that one hurt. Looked like Pantino hit her head on the floor, looking to reach that one.
Yeah, good effort though. But we know these are soldier athletes.
Kung nakita mo yung reaction ni Jasper Jimenez, you knew it was not a pretty sight and sound.
Yeah.
We heard a thud.
But I was watching Topic talking to Pantino and exchanging laughs, so something funny probably happened there.
Pantino seems to be okay. Gets that one over the net. She's got a smile on her face. And gets up for the block. What a trooper.
Yeah. Oh, good dig.
Speaking of, ayun nga, si Balmaceda back in the game for Airforce. That one goes over para kay Ginoo.
3-2.
Oh, Ginoo, looking at her knee, probably her knee's bothering her right now.
Pantino, konting masahe sa ulo.
Sahig lang yan.
Pantino attacking Casilag and able to score.
Again, Jing, commitment. You know, the commitment of these players, talking about the Jet Spikers, you can really feel it. You can feel how much they want this. Yep. And we did talk about their journey, and probably this could be their last tournament together because people will be stationed elsewhere, you know, so it's going to be extra special.
Semana to Pantino once again, cross court, sumobra naman.
She has been successful going for those angles, but this time it hits it wide.
Up by 1.
Jeanette Panara.
Look of concern sa mga mukha ng mga players ng Lady Warriors. Semana. Quick conversion para kay Josmer Topic.
5, serving 3.
You know, if you're the Lady Warriors, you gotta really shift your focus. When you look at their facial expressions right now, they seem really down and out. It's like they're just going through the motions. They gotta forget about it. You know, make sure that we're still in it. We just gotta win this set. But again, talking about the commitment, they need to, you know, put in that commitment. They wanna win. They gotta work hard for it.
You see Dadang, Pablo, Giselle C trying to lift the spirits. So far, still a resigned look sa mga mukha ng mga players ng Lady Warriors. They need to string together a few points to get their mojo back. Here it is.
Yeah, that should be a morale booster for her.
So far, yan yung problem spot ni Coach Rico de Guzman.
Service.
He's been
Casilla.
trying to get Kinoo going, Kaine Pomoceno going, and Jesse De Leon. And so far, he hasn't gotten the output that he's wanted. Services, and sunod-sunod na mga puntos to para sa Lady Warriors.
Yeah. That's what you want, and you're hoping that for them, they pick up from there. You know, their heart should be solid, should be one. They really want to win this.
Silag serve, received well by Cases. Pupuntahan nila si Tapik. That did not go over, but it was blocked anyhow. On a roll are the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, the focus right now is to bring this to a 5th set.
Casilla.
7-5, Elaine Casilag.
Good serve.
At Pantino. Unorthodox set. Wala kay Wendy Semana.
Oh, what a dig.
At net touch ata yun para kay Desiree Dada.
Meta.
Ah, that's gonna hurt.
6.
What a dig. Ang sabi mo nga,
Oh,
fingertip.
yeah. Sayang, no? That's over ball.
Gasper Jimenez. Talagang kilala niya yung mga players niya. No? Ito na naman si Balmaceda bringing her in for a crucial 4th set. She is delivering for her team. Unfortunately, hindi nasundan. Straight into the net, that service. And the Lady Warriors take us into the technical timeout, up by 2.
Jing at Noreen, sinabi ni Melissa Gohing na ang malakas na sandata at ang sekreto ng Lady Warriors ay ang sense of belongingness nila at sense of family nila. Kaya naman sa kanilang do-or-die game ngayon, importante na mapakita nila na nagmamahalan sila sa loob ng court para lumabas ang tunay nilang laro. Kailangan nilang maipakita na isang pamilya sila na nagmamalasakit sila sa bawat isa para lahat sila ay makapag-contribute sa welfare ng buong koponan. Dagdag pa ni Mel na kahit anong set pa ang abutin nila ay hindi siya magre-relax. Dodoble siya sa depensa at kahit kalahati pa ng court ang kailangan niyang i-cover, gagawin niya ang lahat basta't manalo lang sila. Balik sa inyo, Jing at Noreen.
Maraming salamat, Janine Choi. And that's exactly what you want to hear kung ikaw ay taga-suporta ng Lady Warriors. You want them to dig deep in order to get back into this game.
Yeah, and again, the commitment, you know.
Mark Joseph Diaz, great volleyball this Sunday afternoon. Of course, PSW and PAF on PVL on ABS-CBN. Yeah, I agree. Fantastic game we are seeing here. Grabe mag-set si Semana, parang ang easy lang para sa kanya eh. Yes, Uno, we agree with you. She
Easy
does
lang.
make it look super easy. And Vince Mato, still one of the best commentators. Miss Noreen Go, my loves.
Thank you for that comment.
Yeah, it is a pleasure to be alongside Noreen Go. I think for the last 3 games, tayo yung magkasama. So
Oh,
it's been a pleasure sitting here next to you. 9-7. We
and
are seeing-
the pleasure is mine. Although every time you're sitting next to me, I'm like wondering if we're gonna go 5 sets or not. I really have to say it. I'm sorry. I was thinking about not saying it.
I do have a track record.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sure hindi lang ako nag-iisa na gusto sana makakita na fifth set dito sa larong ito. We just want this to continue to drag on. It's a fantastic contest we're seeing here. The Lady Warriors and the Lady Jet Spikers really going at it here.
Yeah, the importance of this game. I mean, for the Lady Warriors, you really have to win this game to force it to a third game. Of course, we talked about the Jet Spikers wanting to get to the finals as well. So much at stake for both teams. So we expect that it's really gonna go the distance.
Pablo, what hit.
Right on the spot.
So far away from the net, not a problem for her.
Yeah, when we talk about heart, Pablo's really got that, obviously.
Kung babalikan natin yung mga previous conferences kung saan may iniinda pa siya. I think it was a back problem.
Yeah, back.
And she just kept playing through the pain. What a save. Buhay pa to. Oh! Four touches.
Yeah,
Called on
it hit
interference.
Palomata twice. But good effort
12
though.
to 7.
5 na ang naman dito, and Jasper Jimenez
Timeout, Lady Jet Spikers.
calling for a quick break. Gusto niyang makausap ang Lady Jet Spikers.
Tapat na sa muna. Kinakargaan. So paputin muna natin sa harap. Okay, ready ka ano. Del, ha? Atrasan mo kaagad. Yung bitawan yung set na yan. Yung bitawan, isang set na lang. Kunin natin to, trabawin natin. Huwag natin palayin, ano na yan, 5 na yan. Dahan-dahanin natin, one at a time lang muna tayo, ha? Pero kailangan kuha tayo ng first ball muna. Pabutin natin doon. Okay, para dahan-dahan na yan, sunod-sunod na yan. There you go. Go!
One set away from a spot in the finals, pero medyo nakakawala sa kanila. Itong fourth set. Up by 5, and this is the first time na talagang malaki yung hawak na lamang ng Lady Warriors.
Yeah. But I like it when Coach Jasper talks in the timeout. Parang he doesn't seem like he's pushing the panic button. He's just, ito lang gawin natin. Ito, okay?
Crisostomo has checked back into the game, and at least half of that point should go to her, able to keep that rally alive. And Pia Yonko putting the finishing touch on it with that kill block.
Yeah. What about that? Good anticipation on Myla Pablo.
Service ni Cases. Pupuntahan si Jeanette Panaga. That quick hit.
13-8.
Proving effective here for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, I think that's smart of Giselle C. She's got to mix it up, especially here in the fourth set. She's really got to give others a chance as well.
Si Mana pupuntahan si Palomata.
With a quick kill.
Speaking of switching it up,
9 to 13.
pag nabibigyan ng chance itong si Del Palomata, she has really been answering the call well.
Yeah, but we heard Coach Jasper say, ready ka, Del, ready.
Pupuntahan si Elaine Casilag, asking for the touch. Nothing given.
Ball is out.
Panaga
10-13.
over to Nestor Belos. Sinasabi nilang may tapik mula sa blocking ng Lady Jet Spikers. Nothing given.
Service. Palamata.
Look at this, Del Palomata. Can't attack points for her, but that one goes over. She's got 12 total points. Unfortunately, madadagdagan yung mga unforced error niya.
Yeah. And they got to realize also if you're the Lady Jet Spikers,
Team captain.
you're one set away. You know, we heard in the huddle, trabaho natin to. We're one set away.
Backwards to Yonko, who powered it through.
Crossing violation. Or rather, ball
That's
is in.
great. You know, the way she eluded the net.
Go to hair.
There's one thing to get the hit, a completely separate thing to not hit the net and not go over the line.
Yeah.
Nabitin yung palo ni Caballero. Sent over by Panaga. May chance mag-set up dito ng malinis. Ang Lady Jet Spikers, did that one go over? Yes, it did.
15 to 11.
Yeah, but they call it out actually.
Sumobra yung palo ni Josemar Tapit.
Jeanette Panaga. Serving for the Lady Warriors.
Passage there from the last play. 4-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Sostomo's reception topic. Balik. Caballero.
Oh,
With a clever angle.
she made it look so easy, you know?
Grabe yung confidence ni Jasper Jimenez sa mga players niya na wala siyang hesitation na kumuha at bumunot mula sa bench. And of course, you can rely on such veterans as Caballero.
13 to 15.
But you know, Caballero has really been playing for the Jet Spikers for quite a long time. So she normally would start. So really, you're right, that confidence should be there.
Service ace. Nabawi naman kagad ni Caballero.
16.
See the frustration on her face.
13.
16 to 13 ang Lady Warriors ang magtatawid sa atin into the second technical timeout. Don't go anywhere. DJ Tronics providing the tunes in between the action on the floor. And the venue here really starting to fill up. Philo Flying V Center dito sa San Juan City. Of course, back-to-back games sa makikita natin. This one in the fourth set. Still coming up, the Water Defenders and the Cool Smashers. Nakikita nyo naman, nag-enjoy talaga mga taga-suporta dito.
15. Kayataan. 10.
And the Airforce crowd, a little subdued at the moment.
Kayataan. Serve.
Nakabahan mga taga-suporta ng Airforce. They're down by 3 here.
Hands.
Out the middle para kay Tapit. Didn't get the wrist action she was looking for.
17. 13.
Yeah, that wasn't the set that she's normally comfortable with.
Substitution.
Pwesto,
Airfair. 17
pasok.
out. 16.
Para kay Josimar Tapit. So another fresh face para kay Jasper Jimenez.
Kayataan. Serve.
Ilkainglet Cayetano with a serve. Saw her husband in the stands.
Lino.
That one's gonna go over
Ball is out.
for Ginoo.
14.
You know, we've
17.
covered her in the last UAAP, you know, season 79, and we know what Ginoon can do. So it's just like really not her game. She
Yeah.
can't seem to get into the groove of things today.
And Puesto.
Still
Serve.
being given an opportunity though by Rigo de Guzman. C. Dadang. Yonko able to get down low for that one, and Palomata nabitin masyado. She wanted for a soft touch. Nasobrahan naman.
Too soft.
You see her here pull back a little bit on that hit.
Heather Dino. Serving for the Lady Warriors.
Sostomo preparing to receive this one. Caballero gets to it.
Oh,
Soft touch there. Almost a floater.
Pablo.
Ayla Pablo. Naalusutan si Crisostomo. Balik sa 5. Ang kalamangan dito ng Lady Jet Spikers or ng Lady Warriors rather. Ta-timeout ngayon si Jasper Jimenez. Pakinggan natin ang Air Force.
Alam natin na ang porsyento kay Pablo. Okay, kunin mo din yung cross. Ha? 20, dahan-dahan lang. Kung pwede sa holding mo lang. Basta matas mo lang. O mag-usap na kayo ni ano kung bubuksan mo, depensa mo doon yari. Ha? Pero yung cross, sa'yo yun. Okay? Receive muna tayo ha. Tayo atake. Pag nagbalikan, tignan nyo kung saan pupunta si Pablo. Ha? Kasi nasa kanya yung key. Nasa kanya yung play. Pagka lumabas, open na yun. Pag pumasok, patong. Okay? Okay.
Gotta love the timeouts of the Lady Jet Spikers. Konting motivation, a little bit of technical advice. Mula kay Jasper Jimenez, he's able to put everything together in a nice concentrated dose in those few seconds.
yeah. In that slow-mo, you know, you can feel the frustration of Crisostomo. She was there, but
Oh.
Pablo's spike was just too strong.
Sinasabi nga medyo nagsa-struggle talaga si Ginoo. And she fires that one over
14. Paran.
on her service. Here is the usual substitution. Audrey Paran, papasok ulit. Serapika checking in as well. Good serve. Bohen getting over to that one. Dada unable to get it over. And this is the lineup that medyo
16 to 19.
kulang ng connection for the Lady Warriors where they looked a little disjointed in that third set.
Service, Samana.
You will see kung ma-take advantage na dito ng Lady Jet Spikers. Pablo. Yonko able to get to it. Simana diving all the way.
20, 16.
Yeah, and, you know, that's what Coach Jasper was saying. For Shento, they really go to Myla Pablo. And Myla Pablo is just getting her numbers right now.
Shishida.
All the way there to the advertisement board. Si Wendy Simana. 7 total points para kay Desiree Dadang. Alomata. Naiangat ni Cayetano. That one's gonna go over from Myla Pablo.
17, 20.
But what a dig there by Cayetano.
Substitution. Air carry. 11 out.
Mary and Pantino
6,
checks back in.
in.
Got a good rest.
Yeah, fresh
Captain,
legs.
Joy Casas. Serve.
Down by 3.
11 total points para kay Joy Cases. South Africa going backwards to Pablo. This time nabantayan siya ni Palomata. Soft touch.
Good read.
Angling that ball. It's going to be a free one. Back set. Beautiful. Myla Pablo.
21.
I'm actually looking at Coach Jasper, and he's really frustrated because you have your tallest player on Pablo, but it seems like she's at hitting practice.
Look at that face, that walk away from Myla Pablo. All business. Yonko. Pablo was there. Gohen keeps it alive. Sent over by Paran. Pantino aatake. Chance dito para sa Lady Warriors. Casilag. Sostomo setting it up for Pantino. Gohen got it over the net, but it went out.
Yeah, that was a quick hit by
18,
Pantino.
21.
Substitution here for Jasper
Air
Jimenez.
carry. 9 out. 14. Abang.
Keeping the faith.
Yeah. Now,
Camila Banto.
yeah, of course she's hoping that this time she will make her coach proud.
Had 2 service errors. This time, clean serve from her. Back set. Yonko, what a dig from Melissa Gohen. Nice and high for her teammates to gather. Simana, quick hit down the middle. And that one getting through Antipuesto and Yonko. Elaine Casilag powering it through.
But what about Milo Pablo's digs? I mean, those are huge.
Sweat. 14 out.
Keeping the
12.
ball alive for the Lady Warriors.
So mga pabilis lang na pahinga para kay Giselle C.
Substitution.
Seraphica Paran.
Ferry. 16 out.
Uupo ulit,
17.
papasok si Ginoo. Antipuesto, uupo na rin.
Chelsea with 30 excellent sets.
22 to 18, and what a time for that.
3 points for Air Ferry.
Well, they still have a 3-point cushion. So can afford at this juncture. Of course, you don't want to see that, but I'm just saying.
22 to 19. Backwards to Elaine Casilag.
Down the line.
Nandun sana si Crisostomo pero hindi niya naangat.
To 19.
Now, Casilag catching fire here towards the end of the 4th set.
Good job there, really angling that one down the line against the double block. 12 total points para kay Jeanette Panaga. They're 2 points away from forcing a deciding 5th set. Panaga overhits it.
+1 for Air
Nakakalayo
Ferry.
sila pero binibigyan nila ng linyang pabalik itong ang Lady Jet Spikers.
2 straight service errors there.
Pantino serve.
Pantino serve. Silag doing the setup job here for Paran. Simana.
Too far for tapping.
not the connection she wanted with Josimar Tapin.
Set point advantage.
Yeah. She knew it. I mean, I think Samantha, that reaction says it all. No, I'm sure she's frustrated with that decision of setting it there.
24-20. What a serve from Casilag. Cases getting through the double block.
21, 24.
One set point save.
Substitution.
Babalik si Del Palomata para kay Camila Banto.
49, 9.
Look of concern
In.
on the sideline here para sa Airforce. Down by 3 set point para sa Lady Warriors.
Service. Name Tapin.
Good serve.
Pablo. Si Mana pupuntahan si Palomata. Great defense shown by the Lady Warriors. Second opportunity. Easy for Gohe. Soft touch para kay Pablo. At hindi nayangat ni Del Palomata. We are going to a 5th
21.
and deciding set.
We have a
What a tip
final
there by Pablo. Just, you know, Del Palomata just was off time.
Joy Cases frustrated. She was there in position to get it up. And this is what we expected. A real close match between these two. We'll see you in the 5th and final set.